All right. Yeah, so first and foremost, I'd love to thank God as usual. And I hope that you had a great day. I hope that you are having a great week already. And this is to announce that we are in collaboration with Team Unstoppable with Team Kumo. I don't know your name, okay? But I'm sure she's here, so she'll share with us. And I'm so very excited because we are two powerful ladies, two powerful women that we have decided, and we're very committed to this business. And I'm sure by this collaboration, you'll be able to grow further. We'll be able together to grow and build this business, take it to the next level. The four months of the year are remaining, and I'm sure that with this collaboration, we are going to end this year in the best way possible. And I am certain that 2020 is going to be yet another year of success, another year of super achievements, another year of growth, all right? And so I want you to manifest that for yourself. I want you to affirm that for yourself, because I've been doing that for myself as a team leader. She's been doing that as a team leader, and we are ready to take you through, to take you with us, wherever we are going, which is a great place, I can assure you. All right, so thank you all for joining. As I said, please keep on checking up on them, on your team. So one thing is, I want you to ask yourself, how are you closing week one? It has already ended. We are on the 9th, so 1 week has already finished. So like the first 7 days, and today we are on the 9th. That is the second day of the second week of this month. So how are you closing? How did you close your first week? And how are you planning to close this week? You understand? It's very important that you keep asking yourself these questions, because that is how you're growing. You understand? You have to know how best you're finishing your day every day. And I believe that we have got goals. Okay, and these are some of the goals. So if you see what you really want in your life through Forever Living, just chat in, just write it, 6 months to 18 months. What do you want? You want to replace your income, but by how much? How much are you looking forward to earning? Okay, this month, how much are you looking forward to earning by end of December? This 4 months, how much are you looking forward to earn at least by next year on February? Maybe you're looking to leave your job, maybe you're looking to pay off your debts, you're looking to, have a holiday. What is that you're looking for? If you see what you want, please chat it, please write it down. Please make sure that you share it with us, because when you say your goals, there's a bigger chance that you're going to achieve them, because you are actually giving yourself a commitment. You have already spoken about it. You have already told everybody about it. And so, like, I remember when I wanted to lose weight, I really, really made a lot of efforts into making sure that everybody on social media, I was posting on social media, I was posting on WhatsApp, I was telling my family, I was telling my husband, my kids, that is me affirming, that is me telling them like, hey, this is what I'm looking forward to achieving, all right? And that was helping me to be accountable. Because it's not about these goals. It's not about you wanting a luxurious home, because with Forever is going to happen, because it has already happened to other people. It's not about having, a 6-figure income, global travels, and all these long-term goals. No, it's not about that. It's about what you do to make these goals happen. That these are happening because other people are achieving, or maybe you yourself is already achieving, but you want to earn more. You understand? So what is your vision? What are you looking forward to achieving? Now, after you know what you're looking forward to achieve, another thing that you need to always remind yourself that these things will never happen on their own. You have to learn how to make the first cycle work. And the very first cycle that you're looking forward into making that it works is yourself. Knowing how you can have that self-leadership, knowing how you can have that self-drive, knowing how you can make yourself accountable. Because remember, you're not doing this business for your upline. You're not doing this business for your sponsor. You joined the business because you set your own goals, because you wanted to achieve them, right? So it's not about the team that are leaving your business. It's not about the team that are quitting. If you could get those people in your business, if they choose to quit, that's okay. You can always sponsor other people. So it's always about you, knowing how to make you work. When you're sitting down and writing doing your volume map, of the month, like this month I want to achieve 25 case credits, or this month I want to achieve, 4 case credits, for example, 5 case credits. I want to be assistant manager. I want to become a manager. You don't just write everybody in your team. You also sit down and say, what am I going to do? And the reason why you need to learn how to make the first cycle work, which is you, is because, as I said, again, we're in network marketing. Being network marketing professionals, you have to know that for your business to grow, you have to have what we call duplication. All right, you have to have duplication in your team. That is why we're saying, like, hey, you have to make sure that you're recruiting. Why are you recruiting? Because you want to increase your sales force. If you are able to retail 4 case credits and make yourself 8,000 rands a month, obviously you don't want only that. You want to come a day that by you doing 4CC, you also have got other 3 people doing 4CC with you, other 4 people, 5 people doing 4CC, so that you can move from the assistant supervisor level to the supervisor level, from supervisor to assistant manager level to manager level, you understand? So if you don't know how to make you work, then how can you help other people work? All right. And I want to remind you that 90% of bad things get duplicated. 90%. In fact, the bad habits are easily duplicated. That is why we're saying when it comes to parenting, you as a parent, you really have to have very high discipline, because your kids are going to be just like you. They will never do nothing else apart from what you do. You understand? So this business is like raising kids. If you have a team, then you need to know if you have got bad habits, then they are going to be fast duplicated. 40 to 50% of good things will be duplicated. So the most important thing is to, obviously, we will always fall back. We'll always lose focus. Everybody does that. But what you need to be thriving for is to be thriving to become the best and do less of the bad things and more of the good things. What are the bad things? Bad things are like, being quiet in the group. There are people that are on the WhatsApp group and they're just quiet. Some people are being recognized. They don't even, like clap for other people's success. That is bad. If you have got people in your team, then just know that they're also going to be quiet. They're in the group and they're not asking anything. They're not sharing anything. They're not doing anything. If you have got a team, just know if you're like that, your team will always be like that. And if your team is quiet, just know that they're not working. For me, someone that is not active in the group, for me, I'm like, this person is actually not working. You understand? Bad habits are like not attending presentations. So congratulations for being part of the presentation. But as I said, it's not about you being here. It's also about you having other people join the meeting and have the skills. So congratulations, but next meeting, make sure that you're having other people attend the meeting. Not touching your business daily. That is one other bad habit in this business. So you have to make sure that you're touching your business every day, because if you don't, you won't have the energy. You won't have the authority. You won't have the respect from your team. You will not be able to tell them what they need to do, because you know deep down yourself, you have not been doing it. So touch your business. I know we are busy. Maybe you're building your business part-time, but that 1 hour, but those 2 hours that you're getting in your, on ample time, touch your business, okay? But mouthing your upline, but mouthing your sponsor, but mouthing other people in the team, don't talk bad things about other people, because guys, it will always come back to you, and we will always know as well. You understand? Your team will always know. And if you start talking shit about your upline, about your sponsor, then just know you're withdrawing the authority of that person. All right, you're withdrawing the authority of that person to your team. And remember, we all need each other. There's a day that you want to call your sponsor to help you close the deal. You'll want to call your sponsor to talk to one of your people that you don't remember that you spoke shit about your sponsor. You understand? And that person will not have the respect, or they will not want to listen to your sponsor or to your upline just because you did that. But so it will always come back and bite you back. You understand? Not only sponsors, maybe prospects, you understand, maybe other people in other team. So make sure that you have integrity in the business, whether you're seen or you're not seen, not taking chances and opportunities to grow. We'll be asking you to be part of the trainings. Hey, can you share your story? Can you do this and that? If you're not taking chances, if you're not taking those challenges and choose to grow and choose to overcome your fear, your team will never overcome their fear. They want to see you up front. When you're given a chance to share something, to do something for the team, do it. Because first is someone believed in you to give you that chance. So just be ready to say, how can I do it? The more you do it, the more you're seen, the more you outgrow yourself, the more your team will give you the respect that you need for you to build your business. Something like, hey, I don't have my business story. I've been always telling you guys, Jamani, make sure that you are creating your business story. If you don't have your business story, if you don't have a to-do list, sorry, not a to-do list, yes. But if you don't have your list of names, your team will never have a list of names. And that is something that is very important. When you're starting your business, we tell you that to do, within 2 days, you're supposed to have your to-do. There are some people that have joined the business, they're in a business for a month. They have not been updating their list. How can your team do that? If you don't have a story, how can your team create a story? And I mean, for me, I have my own personal introduction video, and that is really helping me in prospecting. If you don't have your video, how are you prospecting? If you don't have it, how is your team prospecting? If you're not reading books, if you're not watching motivational videos, there are people that are attending the 5 a.m. clubs. If you're not doing that, how can your team do that? You understand? And one other bad habit is not being active. It's not being a force to see active. Guys, if you're not a force to see active, month 1, month 2, how can you have the authority to help your team, or rather to tell your team to do it? You can't. And if you're not doing your 4K credits, if you're not being active, there's no way you're going to grow from where you are. There's no way you're going to have a manager business. And when I'm saying a manager business, well, it's not just becoming a manager, but having a manager business, having people in your team that are actually building the business. So those are just some of the bad habits that I think you should start rectifying. I'm sure by me mentioning that, you have known where you've been falling back. And so this is the time for you to start asking yourself, like, what am I duplicating to my team? Because remember, you are supposed to create a team culture. And team culture will either be of good habits, or team culture will be of bad habits. So what is the culture that you're creating? Remember, it always starts with you, all right? Now you need to also know that in this business, of course, as we said, you need to work, right? So how busy are you? Are you busy in just being busy? All right, or are you busy being productive? Are you doing the income producing activities? Are you doing them? And I'm sure we know them, but of course, I'm just going to mention them and to just remind you that you need to be doing activities that are going to help you to get paid. There are activities that are helping you become better. Okay, that is reading books, watching videos and all that. That is you arranging your work area, you understand? But those are those are not helping you make money. There are activities, those activities that are putting you in front of the prospects. Either you've put a WhatsApp status, or you put you've done Instagram Live, Facebook Live, maybe you have done a one-to-one, maybe you've invited people for a Zoom meeting, you have invited people for a face-to-face one-to-one, for a coffee meeting and all that. These are the activities that are going to help you get paid. The activities that are helping your team to grow, the team trainings like this. You understand? If you're having them with your own team, you understand? So what are the activities that you're doing every day? You have to assess yourself for you to know that you're making that first cycle work, you as you. So these are some of the activities. Actually, this is the book. There's a book called Making the First Cycle Work by one of the legends in network marketing called Randy Gage. And I will highly recommend that you look for this book and go and read it, that is how we grow, right? Now, these are the activities. I'm saying you're doing the income generating activities, all right? These are the activities. So when it comes to retailing, I'm just going to go through just quickly because I know most of you know them. If you're a new member, then please you can screenshot this and then please sit down with your upline, with your sponsor, and ask them how they can be able to support you on how you can build the business. So the retailing activities, every day you need to choose at least 3 of these. So either you're having one to product launch, at least 1 to 2 times a week. PAP is what we call personal use product pack. Personal use product pack is you accumulating some of the products and give them to your prospects or give them to your customers so that they can be able to try the products. And then when they try for 4 days, they will come back to you with feedback. Either they're going to buy the products or they're going to return back the products to you, okay? So if you don't know about PAP, this is one of the ways that can really, really, really help you push sales, okay? So you can ask me, you can ask your upline, we can be able to explain. So if you're doing PAP and choosing PAP, at least you need to have 2 or 3 per week, 3 PAP that are working for you, that have out there, you know, like your customers are trying them. You understand? You can also choose to be checking on your regular customers, customers that you know that are happy with the products. So you can either ask them for referrals, or you can introduce them to new products so that they can have a wider range of products for them to be buying more from you. You understand? Maybe you are doing Facebook ads, but also right now, like today in the afternoon, I had about a business presentation with about 130 people from Tanzania, and we were sharing how you can build your business on Instagram. So how are you promoting yourself on social media? Don't just post and wait for people to come to you. You have to do either live sessions, you know, either Facebook lives, Instagram lives. You know, you have to constantly have your Insta stories or Facebook stories, you know, speaking to your people, or you have to have like Facebook ads, do the Facebook ads or Instagram ads, so that you can reach a lot more people rather than waiting for only the people that you already have to, like, you're posting to them every day. You understand? Doing the product one-to-one, and these days you can actually do them virtual, so it doesn't have to be a physical one. Do C9 promotions, do flyers, okay? On recruiting, who do you know list. For me, this is something that when you start the business, I will always tell, go for your who do you know list. Some people believe more into meeting strangers, but before you meet strangers, then you have to have your who do you know list and start working on it. Okay, so every day, if you're working the business part-time, at least contact 3 to 5 people. If you're working the business full-time, I say 10 people. And if you do this, I am sure you'll be getting results. Contact marketing. Okay, this can be visual, it can be on Facebook, it can be Instagram. I'm getting numbers almost every day. I personally do a lot of Instagram, okay? Kumo does a lot of TikTok, she does a lot of Instagram as well, you understand? So choose the platform that you can use, but also you can do the physical one. I remember the day I went to run back and I met about 20 people in a day, you understand? Like the same places that there's so many. I went to Mall of Africa, I do that in Stanton Mall, I do those, you understand? So what do you do every day to make sure that you are getting new numbers? Prospecting cards, you know, adverts, networking events. We do have got a lot of networking events. You just need to be in our alerts. Like, what are the events happening? You need to be taking part. Even if you're going to pay 200 brands, do it. Go and be part of it, because you're gonna meet some quality people. Online prospecting, I've already talked about it. Referrals, okay? So these are the activities. Please screenshot it and just write yourself, like, what am I going to be doing? At least 3 of these every single day for me to be touching my business. Because remember, if you don't touch your business, your team will not touch their business. Why? Because you will not be able to tell them what they're supposed to do. You will not be able to ask them, how was your day? You will not be able to ask them, what did you do for your business today? Because you did not do it. In fact, you won't even remember, because you're not having your business in your mind. I mean, guys, for this business to work, you have to, it has to be in you. So if you're not touching your business every day, it means it's not in you. You have to look yourself. You have to look for, you know, like yourself inside, like, why am I doing it? You understand? So that you can be able to connect. And while you're doing all that, remember, there's what we call FOCO. You're doing that to make sure that you're recruits, but also you're doing these activities and you are reminding your team, and you are helping your team for you to have retention. You do not want to just be having people in your team. You want to have people that are staying in the business, that you are retaining them, that are actually making the money. That is why we're saying make the first cycle work, because when you make the money, you can help your team make the money, and that is how they'll be staying in your business. If they're not making money, they'll not stay. You know, productivity, you have to be able to assess yourself. If you're doing recruitment, if you're doing retailing, for you to know that I've been productive this month, you have to make sure that you're being a 4CC qualifier. If you're not being a 4CC qualifier, obviously, it means you don't have recruitment, you don't have retention in your team, and you don't have people that are building the business. You have to also know that I am ready to develop, you know, making sure that you go for incentives, make sure that you're growing, make sure that you're moving from one position to the next. You understand? So always remember the first cycle has to work. And as you're doing that, again, always remember that your aim is to build a manager business. That is your aim for your business. That is why should you become a manager? Because there is where you're getting all whatever that Forever is offering. If remember when I asked you, what are you looking forward to achieving with this business? There's that what we call like the long-term goals. Well, the short-term goals, you can achieve them without becoming a manager. You can definitely take your family to a small vacation by just retailing, a simple one, I'm sure by retailing alone, you can be able to change your shoe rack. You can be able to change your wardrobe. You can be able to buy your fuel. You can be able to buy groceries. You can do that. But if you're looking to achieve, the Forever promise, if you're looking to achieve what really Forever offers, the big things, you understand, that dream home that you've always dreamed of, that dream car that you've always wanted, that profit share check, the car plan, the global travels, then you have to be able to create or to build a manager business. Now, manager business is not only for managers, it's not only for people that are not managers to get to manager. I'm also speaking to managers if you're here. If you are a manager, then you have to have a business that is generating at least 60 case credits every month. 60 case credits every month. And for that to happen, you have to have people in your team, especially supervisors, that are building the business. So if you're new in this business and you want to build a manager business, let me focus on you. What you're looking for is to do those activities that I've just shared with you on retailing, and do those activities that I've just shared with you on recruiting, so that you can have at least 5 people that you can call key. When I say key people, I don't mean just 5 people in your team. No, 5 people. If you have sponsored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just know from the 5 people that you have sponsored, you are going to get only 1 key person. So for you to say, I have got 5 key people, it means you have to have at least 25 people in your team. And this can be attained in a year. So it doesn't have to be a 1-month goal. In fact, it's not possible to be a 1-month goal. It's probably not possible to be a 2-month goal. But as you are building your business, you're looking to have your 5 key people that will be doing the business with you. And of course, for you to, how can you start if you're new? Just sponsor them. Just sponsor people. And then by you giving the support, by you working yourself, your own business, and you showing them how they can also build their own business, you will know who is serious and who is not serious. I am sure in your cycle right now, you have got people that have got a great attitude. You're looking for people that are open-minded. You're looking for people that want to have more money, more time, people that, are ready to build the business. Everybody has got those people. These are the people that when they join the business, they'll definitely be key. These are the people that they will be reading a book without you asking them to read. How can you know this person is a key person? Not even the CCs that they're bringing. These are the people that are ready to learn. These are the people that will always be asking questions. These are the people that maybe they're not generating a lot of CCs at the moment, but they're helping everybody, and they're like, everybody's fired up because of them. You understand? They've got great attitude, positive attitude, and they are also working the business, because sometimes someone can be working the business, not getting the results, because sometimes results get, they get delayed. You can be talking to people today and then maybe doing everything that you're supposed to do, and then you're going to get the results in the next month. You're going to get the results in the next 3 months. You understand? So as you're building a business, just know this is what you're looking for, and you're looking for certain people that have got certain characters for you to be able to show them how they can actually grow in the business. You understand? So as I said, you're looking for at least 25 people, and 25 people in a year, it means you being able to sponsor only 2 people a month. 2 people a month. It means in a year, you have already sponsored 24 people. And I'm sure there's a month that you obviously be able to sponsor more people. You understand? So I'm sure that can be achieved. That can be attained. And by the time you're achieving the 5 key people in your team, you'll obviously be a manager. You'll obviously be a manager. Probably you don't need, I'm saying manage a business. I don't mean manage as a manager. When I'm saying manage as a manager, it means 150 case credits in 4 months or 120 case credits in 2 months. You can achieve those with only 2 key people. Trust me, only 2 people can get you to manager. But for you to have a manager business, monthly business that is accumulating at least 60 case credits, that is accumulating that, you know, and at least going now, taking yourself to 100 case credits, taking yourself to Kaplan, then you have to have at least 5 key people in your business, all right? Now, this is you building a team, right? So as we are building a team, these are the things that I want you to have in your mind. You need to have what we call team spirit. All right, and team spirit will start with communication. When I'm saying communication is obviously knowing how to communicate. First is with your prospects, because how can you get your 5 key people? How can you sponsor these people in your team? Is only if you know how to communicate with people. Only if you know how to present. Only if you know how to put yourself in front of them. Only if, because remember, people don't just join. People join people that they think they can help them grow. Okay, so one of the most important things that I've always been asking you to do, always, is to have your story. If you don't have your story ready, then it's going to be very difficult for you to communicate. It's going to be difficult for you to sponsor. Because when you get my number on social media, what is the very first thing that you're supposed to do? You're not supposed to send me your uplines presentation. You're not supposed to send me a forever presentation. You're supposed to send me your story. You're supposed to tell me why you want me in your business. All right? So your story will be like your background. Who are you before forever? Maybe you are going through some challenges, and those are the challenges that made you say, I'm looking for another opportunity. And then that is when forever came in. All right? Your turnaround. How did you meet forever? Of course, you had some challenges. You're looking for something else to do, and then forever came in. How did you meet forever? And then, if you don't have any story, if you're new in the business, you can still have a story. You don't need to have success in the business. You can share your future. What are you looking forward into achieving with the business? If you're already in the business and you've already been able to achieve a few things, even if you've been able to achieve 10,000 rands, say that is part of your testimony, and then it will start growing from there. This is how you are creating your story. My name is Veronica. I was a student when I heard about Forever Living Product. So I was a student, and I knew that I do not have, a lot of, and I knew that well, my story is very old. Okay, let me think of something. Okay, let's say you're working, all right? Let's say you're working, okay, and you have just started the business. I'm using that as an example. So I am working, right? My name is Veronica Kuntia, and yes, I'm employed right now, and I love my job, obviously, but I know my job is not giving me enough, and so I'm usually struggling with paying my rent. I'm struggling with taking my kids to school, paying school fees. I'm struggling with a number of things because salary is not enough. And as you're speaking your story, make sure that you're connecting with people. I might not be able to connect very well because it's not my story. I'm just thinking in my head to just give you an idea. All right. So I'm always struggling, and I know so many people are struggling because salaries are not enough. But as on top of that, I feel that I'm not very secured because jobs are not very secure. I know a lot of my friends that have lost their jobs, and I'm looking like, what if I lose my job today? And at that moment, I was like, what am I going to do extra? What am I going to do as my side, as a side business? How am I going to grow? And I remember I was going through Facebook, and I came across a profile of a certain lady, and it was really interesting to me. And I was ready. I wanted to do something different. I came to realize that she does Forever, but after inboxing her, and she was very kind, she was very nice, and she presented to me about Forever Living products. And I thought, well, this is something that I never thought I could do. I never believed in it. If you didn't, okay, because you want to connect with people, because some people feel like they can't do it as well. I thought I don't have the skills. I thought that I cannot sell, but I thought, again, what about my goals? What do I want to achieve? And I was ready to be shown how. And since I've joined the business, I've been able to connect with amazing people that are helping me dream bigger, that are helping me grow, that are helping me become a better person. And what I'm looking forward to achieving with the business is Well, I want to be able to pay school fees for my kids in a very easy way. I want to be able to pay my rent or my mortgage in a very easy way. I want to be able to drive my own car. I want to be able to travel the world, because I see a lot of forever people traveling the world. And if they can't do it, I obviously can't do it. You understand? So those are the things that I want to achieve with the business. And the reason why, now this is the very important thing, because you want to close this person for this person to be able to join your business, right? You are inviting this person. So the reason why I'm sending you this, the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I believe you are also very open-minded. It's because I believe that you're also very determined. It's because I believe that you also have got goals that you want to achieve. You also have got a family that you want to support. Okay, so I am inviting you for a coffee meeting. If you're available, let's catch up on Thursday, and then I can be able to show you. Or I'm inviting you for a Zoom meeting, or I'm inviting you for a WhatsApp meeting, all right? So, well, that is as simple as that. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes, it's only 2 minutes of your story that you'll be able to connect with other people, because so many people are going through the challenges. So as you're sharing your own challenges, you'll be actually helping them think of their own challenges. And then the last thing is you are inviting them. You are telling them what you want them to do. That is what we call to action. So guys, it is as simple as that. Make sure that you have your story. This story is what will help you connect with even those people that you don't even know. Because as I said, people join people. As you're building, as you're talking to people, I want to remind you that use more of you instead of me or we. All right. Remember when I was sharing my story, the last thing that I said was I know that you are open-minded. I know that you have good goals. So when you are presenting, even when you're presenting on business presentation, you know, don't say that I'm giving an example on a business presentation. You know, when you join the business, I'll make money. When in this business, it's about getting people in the business, and when you join the business, I'll make money. No, it's not about you. It's always about the prospect. Show them how they can make money. Show them how they can benefit. So yes, you're sharing the benefits of the business, but don't share it from your own perspective, from your own side. Share it from their side. Tell them, like, if you join the business, we will help you. We'll support you. When you join the business, we will ask you, write a list of names, and then we'll help you talk to your people. And those people, when they join the business, you will make 2,000 rands per every person. When you join the business, you will be able to make 54% retail profit. It is always about you. It is always about them. You know, it's not about you. It's not about me and we. You understand? I hope I make sense. But also, as you're building your business, on communication, if you want to master this, if you want to capture a lot of people and help them more, there's always a difference between you using and you using but. You know, if I'm giving you an example, for example, if I'm giving you a feedback, and I say, you know, you're very, I'm just looking for an example to share. If I say you're very good in marketing, but if I put but, it means I'm gonna speak something that you need to change, which is true. You need to change for that. But the thing is, when you say but, you are removing every positive thing that you've talked about me. All right? So when you are giving feedback, when you're talking to someone, always avoid to use the word but, because when you use but, someone will be very keen and will forget about the best thing that you've already said about them. Always use and. So when I want to give you feedback, when you want to give your team feedback, for example, when you want to give your team feedback, what you need to say is like, hey, I know you're very excited and all that. And if you were able to write your story, it will be very powerful. You understand? You're very good at contact marketing, and that is very good. You've already given someone a positive feedback, you know? Then use and if you want them to change and do something different. If you want them to grow, then use the word and tell them what you want them to do. And if you can be able to write that list of names, you'll be able to connect with more people. You'll be able to do this and that. You understand? Well, I hope I make sense on that. I hope I make sense. But anyways, the most important part on this communication part, on the story part, guys, please make sure that you create your story. If there's one thing that I want you to go with today, is create your own story. All right. So I was talking about communication when it comes to team spirit. But of course, there's giving feedback. And this is what, there's a formula we call P&P, positive, negative, positive, all right? So positive, negative, positive, this is for like, well, as I said, when you want to give feedback to someone, if you want to give feedback to someone, I learned this from my sponsor, Enos, and he's very good at it. And I'm trying to really be very good at it as well, you know, to practice it every day. And because I know it works, it really helps in retention of the team. Because remember, when you're working with your team are not your employees. Your team are your volunteers, you know, volunteers, because they have got the ability to quit your business. You understand, to quit their own business. They're quitting their own business, of course, but they're also quitting your business as well. So being kind to them and knowing how to communicate with them is something that is very important. So if someone is not attending team trainings, for example, and you know that they can be able to do the business very well, if they're able to learn the business, then you're not supposed to go to them and like, hey, you're not attending team trainings, you're very, very lazy, you know, why are you not doing it? You know, you think you're very serious about the business, and the business will never grow if you're not doing it. You know, like you're being the boss now. And no one wants to be bossed around. Remember, these people have got their own families, you know, they have got their own, you know, maybe they've got their own authority in their own jobs and all that. So they don't want to be bossed around. You want to give them feedback in a way that they will feel that you respect them. And P is the best way to do. So first is look for something that you want, you are recognizing from them. Always look for the good in people. So you'll be like, hey, you know what? You have got so much potential in you. That is the positive part. You've got so much potential in you. You've got so much that you can be able to achieve in this business. Like, I see you as a success. You understand? And not but. And if you can be able to attend trainings, and if you can be able to be part of the trainings and to be active and to be learning, there are books that you can be able to read, there are, you know, motivational videos that you can be able to watch. I am sure you will succeed in this business. I am sure you'll be such an inspiration to other people. That is another P. That is how you do feedback, guys. You know, always look for the best in people. Don't just be out there and provoke. But another thing that will help you in creating your team spirit, have your own team CISO. So even this one is a CISO, but of course we will be having now, starting having the physical meetings, like physical CISOs, physical meetings. We'll be going out and give ourselves fire and all that. You know, recognitions. Do recognize your team. Do recognize your team. You want the first cycle work, but you want other people to work as well in your team. Recognize them. They do 0.5 cc. Get to their inbox, give them that personal message. Congratulations for this. If you do that in your group, do that in the team. You understand? Do that in the group and recognize, be ready and upfront to give so much recognition to your people and appreciate them as well. It's very important. Edification. Guys, this is very key. Another important thing that you need to do for your team to grow, for you to be able to have those 5 key people and have a manager business, is to be able to edify. Being able to edify. I've attended a number of meetings, and well, people too, like maybe someone is coming to speak in front of people, and there are prospects there, and it's a business presentation. It'd be like, hey, you know, so this, okay, I'm done with my presentation, so Kumo, please come and do yours. You know, I mean, if you just say, Kumo, come and do yours, they don't even know who Kumo is. They won't be listening to that person that is coming. You want to edify this person, you know, in a way that they will give the respect, and they will give their ears to those people, to that person that is going to speak. Edifying is recognizing, let's say, your leader, okay? And I'm speaking this because well, for example, I've seen this not in my team, well, but I've seen it in a number of people. And so if you know, so edification, well, so if you don't edify your sponsor, all right, if you don't edify your sponsor, then you're withdrawing the power of your sponsor. So for example, you have invited your people to the business, or you have shared a video to your prospects, all right? If you've shared a video to your prospects and you want your prospect to watch it, and then you want to close, if you're not so good in closing, then probably you need your sponsor. Probably you need your upline. You want your sponsor to be there to help you close. Now, if you talk to a prospect and tell them like, hey, I'm going to tell a certain lady, for example, that is what the word you used. I'm going to tell a lady to call you and she'll tell you more about the business. Then, you know, it's just a lady. But if you want your prospect to be ready to listen to your sponsor, this is what you're supposed to say. Okay? This is what you're supposed to say. You'll be like, hey, I know you're excited about the business, and maybe you have got some questions that you want to be clarified. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring to you, is I'm going to connect to you to one of the ladies or one of my mentors, one of my leaders, people, one of the people that have been really successful in this business, one of the people that have been able to help so many people. Some have been able to help so many people. You want this person to know that this mentor of yours is able to help this person, just like the way he has been able, this sponsor of yours has been able to help other people. So she has been able to help so many people, and I'm sure she can be able to reply to all of your questions. This person has been able to achieve, you know, a lot in this business, and she has got a lot of experience. You don't have to say about being a soaring manager, about being a sapphire manager, about being a senior manager, because your prospect does not understand. They understand the language of support. They understand the language of that this person has been able to help other people. In that way, they can also be able to be helped. You understand? So that is the language that you're supposed to use. Edify your sponsor. Edify your upline. Edify your upline, you know, like your sponsorship line. Why? Because it's not because they want it. No, but because you need it for your business. Because you need your prospects to listen to them. That is communication. That is part of what you're supposed to learn on how to do it, because you need to be helped on closing. You need to be helped on your three-way call, especially if you've just started the business. If you're good on your own, then keep on. You understand? Yeah. I'll just go. Yeah. So as I'm finishing, these are the things that for you to be able to make that fast cycle work, for you to be able to make that fast cycle work, for you to be able to help your team do the business well, then you need to be able to, you need to be growing as a person. You need to be doing what you call personal development. And these are some of the things that you're supposed to, like by now, if you have not watched them or if you have not read them, then please just take a screenshot and make sure that you go through them. So you need to learn about Forever Living, obviously. And there are things or there are videos that I would highly recommend that you do them, like welcome video. For me, every time I get disappointed, this is the video that I always go, welcome video. For every person that joins the business, you know, we have to be sharing this video to them. So if you are in part of my team and you've not been shared this video, then it's my bad. You have to watch it. You have to look for it. Remember, you're not doing it for me, right? Yes, you know, or you're not doing it for your sponsor. You're not doing it for your upline. So if we forgot to share this for you, then make sure that you're looking for it. Handling objections, another video that you're supposed to watch for you to know how you can reply to questions, or you can be able to reply to the rejection or to the objection that your prospect that are going to bring to you. Okay, First Steps to Manager, that book, you have to go through it. And also, there's an application called Discover Forever. Discover Forever. And on Discover Forever, the First Steps to Manager has been recorded and it's a video. So please, you can also go to Discover Forever. It's a free app. You can download it on your phone. There's a lot of trainings that you can be able to attend and you can be able to watch. QLS 6 weeks trainings, they're there, you know, like you can even go to Forever, okay, on YouTube, write Forever UK. When you write Forever UK, you'll see the QLS 6 trainings, but also on YouTube, these QLS 6 trainings, 6 weeks training, Enos has also recorded them. So he did the training and then he recorded it and then he sent it on YouTube. So when you go to YouTube, you can go to Enos Salema. You'll find a lot of videos and trainings that you can be able to learn yourself every day and get more skills without waiting for the team trainings, okay? Because, I mean, if you can be able to spend at least 30 minutes every day on watching something new, I'm sure you'll be able to do the business very well. On network marketing, there's a video by a guy called Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is the legend in network marketing, and he has a voice note. It's actually a voice note, yeah? Audio called Building Your Network Marketing Business. This is one of the voice notes that, or rather audio, that has really helped so many leaders grow in network marketing. And so I highly recommend that you also go to YouTube. It's also on YouTube, and watch it. There's a video called Brilliant Conversation. This shows why you should do network marketing, why you should stick with network marketing now in this 21st century. With this brilliant conversation, you can even send it to your prospects as a way to follow up. Because you know, when you're following up, you're not supposed to be like every day asking them like, hey, when are you joining? You're supposed to be giving them value. And one of the videos that can help you give value to a prospect for them to be able to join you is the Brilliant Conversation. So if you have not watched it yourself, please request it. I can share it with you and watch it, and then start seeing how you can be circulating it to your people as well. Randy Gage, he's the one who wrote the book, Making the First Cycle Work. And he's one of the legends in network marketing. There are videos on YouTube, but there's one video called Live Your Dreams that I highly recommend that you also do it. Some of them have not been shared with you, especially for the new people. So I'm also having the responsibility to share it with you, so I'm going to share that in the group. GoPro is a book, so please go. It's actually like a network marketing book, network marketing Bible. All right. So GoPro is one of the books that I highly recommend you if you've not read it. When it comes to mindset, remember that our business 90% business, 80% mindset, and 20% skills. So you need to have your positive mind. You need to like be at a goal all the time when it comes to your business. And these are the books that are going to help you have the best mindset for your business. So Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. I highly recommend that one. I've already read it. The Power Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. I've already read it. It's one of the great books. The Secret, if you've not read it, there's also a video on YouTube. This is one of the best videos that will help you imagine the life that you want to live, that will help you imagine your future with Forever. You understand? So it's one of the videos that I highly recommend. So please screenshot this one and make sure that you take your time and learn one by one as you keep on, because there's so much information out there. But at least as you're starting, this is what you need to start with. All right. And yeah, well, go for your goals, guys. Go for your vision. Go for what you want, because I know that you have got, what you're supposed to do, and I know that you have got your goals that you want to achieve. Right? So I love this statement. It says, "Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them: the desire, the dream, the vision." You understand? And what I love about Forever, our business, is the fact that we have got everything we need. We have got the best management team that we can ever ask for, that are making sure that we are having the profitable environment to build our business. We have got the best leaders. The way the marketing plan is, your uplines, your sponsors, myself, we are ready to give you the support that you need. They are ready to give you the support that you need. What more are you asking? What more are you looking for? What you're looking for is to exactly know why you're doing this business, to exactly know why you should push for your business, because you should. For me, I'm like, that check of level 3, I've never achieved a level 3 check. And one of the things that I know is, if I don't work my business out, if let's say I choose to quit Forever today, there's no way, there's no any other opportunity that will help me achieve the level 3. And that goes for you as well. I don't know what you have in your hands right now that is going to help you achieve that level 3 check, that level 2 check. I know that opportunity is not there. We only have Forever, guys. And what you need to do is, you need to burn all the bridges. You need to burn all the bridges. All right. So, well, that is what I wanted to share with you. And these are our upcoming events. Remember, we said the bad habits that we're supposed to cancel, because if we keep doing them, our teams are not going to be growing. All right. One of the things is attending trainings and inviting for the trainings. So tomorrow we'll be having a health talk. And we'll be having Dr. Allen from Tanzania that will be sharing about diabetes and hypertension. I'll be there also to share my story and my testimony about the products on especially diabetes. And also we're having Tinyiko, and she'll be sharing on how her sister been able to to use our products and help herself as she was doing the chemotherapy. So we'll be having this training tomorrow. So this one is for you to also invite your team, and it will be at 7 p.m. So please take your time today and tomorrow if you've not started inviting. But on Sunday, as usual, we'll be having a powerful powerful business presentation. So this is the poster. So please make sure that you also invite for that. And on the 24th of September, we'll be going for a hike. We'll be hiking together as a team, and actually 3 teams joined. My team, Kumo's team, and Maria Kasongo's team. So we'll be meeting at Cradle Moon Lakeside. We only need to have 200 rands per person, and you'll pay it at the gate, okay? And we'll be wearing black tights, okay, and the forever t-shirts or the fit gears, okay? So that is what you're supposed to do, okay? I hope you'll be joining us on the 24th because it's going to be so much fun, all right? Now, before we close, please, we'll also be having a business presentation on the 18th. That one will be physical. Okay, will be physical. So please, we'll bring the poster tonight because we've just confirmed the venue. So I'm just excited to have that physical meeting with everybody. And before I close, I'm going to unmute Kumo, so that she can wind up everything that we've been sharing today, and she can give us a word of encouragement, a word of inspirational, so that we can go out and build the business and have a great week ahead. Kumo.
Thank you so much, Vero. Today was just so powerful. I've learned a lot myself. I felt like a new person in the business, And what I want to say is we must never underestimate the power of consistency. Now, in everything that you've mentioned here today, we might do sometimes and not all the time. But your results, team, will come from consistently doing. Let me give you a short description about when I started, how the first 3 months in the business, I was not making money in the business, and how the first 3 months in the business, I was very stagnant. And when I made an introspection, I realized that all these things that Vera was talking about today, which was talking to people about the business and the products, I realized that all those things that she was mentioning here today, including being active in the groups, you can undermine those things and underestimate them, but trust me, they play a role. All these things that she was talking about today, I wasn't doing in my first 3 months of the business. And if I was doing them, I was not consistent. Now, let me tell you, if you are not consistent in what you do for your business, you will not see results. And when you don't see results, it will also become easy to quit. But also, I want to say, when you are focusing on the results while you are also doing these income generating activities, you will also be despondent because results do not come immediately. So it's important not to focus on the results, but focus on the activities. Make sure that on a daily basis, you focus on these income, or rather CC generating activities. When we talk of CC generating activities, it's actually money, because CCs are what will bring you money at the end of the month, So when you focus on these CC generating activities, stop worrying about the results. I mean, just now, recently, I've been using TikTok. Just today alone, actually now at 8 o'clock, I've got a WhatsApp presentation for over 25 people that are mine alone, that I spoke to between yesterday and today. And I've invited these people to a presentation. I'm going to share with them how to do the business. And I just feel like, you know what? I'm inviting for Sunday, but Sunday is too far. Let me speak to these people now, warm them up so that on Sunday, when they join the business, I've already introduced the business to them. I've already shared my story with them, the same way that Vero told you how you can share your story with prospects. And believe me when I say, when you start off, it's not going to be perfect. But the only way that you learn is by constantly doing. So in closing, I want to say, be consistent with your efforts. Yes. Trust me, there's so much power in consistency. I mean, 2 months ago, I was doing one-on-ones every single day on Zoom. And that month, not even one person joined the business. When I say I was doing one-on-ones every day, I'm excluding our weekend activities. I was literally talking to about 3 to 4 people on Zoom every single day. Not even one person from that month joined. You know, if I was focusing on the results, believe me, the month after that month, I wouldn't have done my one-on-ones because I would have been despondent, because I would have felt like, you know what, I spoke to so many people last month and nobody joined. But I decided not to let the fact that I'm not getting results discourage me. Just last month, I introduced about 7 people into the business. And where did these 7 people come from? They came from the activities that I previously did. And do you know why these people joined the business? It is because they've been seeing how consistent I am. So people that you speak to about the business, if you are not consistent, if you are not touching your business daily, believe me, you would have done the job of exposing the business to this person, but they're going to join somebody else that they see is active because you are not active. So it is very important to touch your business every day, and it is very important to be consistent, whether you see results or not. I was telling the team the other day that the people that are joining my business this month, I mean, not this month, this year, are also people that I've introduced into the business 3 years ago. They're only coming now 3 years later. So do you see how sometimes results do not come as we expect them to? But believe me, they will come. So you need to consistently put in efforts in your business. And trust me, guys, I'm human. Veronica is human. We are not always motivated, but we have learned to be disciplined. You know, when you get to a point where you are disciplined in your business, instead of just being motivated, even on days when you are not motivated, you will make sure that you touch your business on a daily basis, because now you are at a point where you understand that in order for your business to grow, you don't need motivation, you need commitment. And when you are committed, you will touch your business on a daily basis, even on days where you don't feel like doing it. So I'm saying to everybody that is here and you want to see your life changing through this business, number 1, you need to start being consistent. Number 2, you need to start being committed. Number 3, you need to not allow your problems get in the way of you doing your business, because problems are part of life. They will always be there. And believe me, while you are saying, I can't do my business because I'm going through this and this and this, the problem will go away. And where will you be in your business? You will still be in the same place where you were when the problem came. Problems are seasonal, but your goals don't care how you feel. Your goals do not care about your problems. So trust me, I am where I am today because I do not entertain my problems. I am where I am today because I choose commitment over motivation. Veronica is where she is today. I mean, she's got a young baby. She's breastfeeding. But look, she took time. She mentioned that she had training earlier. She took time as well to give training again this evening. She could have made an excuse and said, I've got a small baby. You know, sometimes when I speak to her, she says to me, other mornings I wake up a little bit late because I sleep late. But when you see how, despite all of that, she is committed to her business, that is why she is where she is. So ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I want to say, successful people are pushed by 1% motivation and 99% commitment.
Yeah.
So you need to choose. And don't be committed to your business because Kumo motivates you, or don't be committed to your business because Vero motivates you. What happens tomorrow when Kumo or Vero are not doing their business? Are you going to lose motivation? Are you going to stop doing your business? So you must never, ever, ever be at a point where you are pushing your business because you are motivated by somebody else. You need to be self-motivated. You need to be committed to your business, because trust me, there'll come a time where I'm not going to be able to motivate you, or Vera won't be able to motivate you. But you mustn't stop. What if Vera loses focus on her goals? What if I lose focus on my goals? Does it mean you're going to lose focus on yours? So do not attach your success or your motivation to me or to Vero. That is why when my upliner left the business, that is why I was still able to push. That is why I was still able to qualify for all the incentives in the business, because I told myself that even if people that have brought me into the business, even if they lose focus on their own goals, I refuse to lose focus on my own goals. So I want to encourage all of you and say, focus, be committed, and be consistent, and stop focusing on the results, because you will be disappointed if you are only pushing your business because you are getting results. Because trust me, there are months where it's dry in the business and you are not getting the results that you are expecting. But on those days, you need to consistently be committed, and you need to consistently be pushing your business. Successful people will tell you that they are not where they are because of motivation. So really, guys, we need to push. You are here today, and thank you for taking time out to attend this training. But also, as much as you are here, you need to leave here and go and implement. There are a lot of people that believe that there's a secret to success in our business. There really isn't. It's a matter of you being committed, and it's a matter of you putting in the work on a daily basis, whether you see results or not. More than this, Vero, I cannot say, because you've really said a mouthful, and I've learned a lot myself as well. And I need to also go to the drawing board and start seeing what is it that I'm not doing that I need to improve on. You know, there's always room for improvement. So guys, please, let us go and implement. Today was so powerful.
Thank you so much, Kumoy. I always tell you that you always preach. You preach, girl, you preach. So guys, let's go and make the first cycle work.